Good morning, everyone. I have quite the day. So I have a very crazy day ahead of me. It's, oh my god, it's already 8 o'clock. This is my whole breakfast. I haven't made a breakfast this big in like months. I'm not really sure what came over me. I don't even think I'm that hungry, but I just kept deciding to make food. And I want to be downtown by 9 at the latest. We will see if that happens. Today is Thursday, the 9th. And my board exam, first of all, let's get that out of the way. My board exam is the 19th, so I have 10 days. If you've been watching my past few videos, you know Thursdays are my free days. I don't have work scheduled that I have to be at. I don't have class. I don't have any of my rotations. Nothing. So, usually they're my slow days. But today is not a slow day at all. I'm planning to go downtown to study at a coffee shop that I was at the other day and I really liked. I wanted to do from like 9 to 12. We'll see if that happens. And then at 1 o'clock, I am meeting my friend Morgan. We had to reschedule our shoot that we were gonna do to today, which is fine because again, it's my free day. So we're gonna do from 1 till I don't know when, a couple hours. And then I have a private lesson that I'm coaching at the gym at 5:30. And that's the day. I have the outfits picked out that I want to bring with me, but I don't have any of them like ready sitting out like to go. They're all just like in my head. Actually, I do have a note made on my phone of the outfits and the shots that I want, but none of it's like prepared and ready to go. And I'm not gonna get ready all the way because I am just gonna sit and study for 3 hours, and I like touch my face a lot and I'm like, you know, and my hair and stuff. So I'm probably just gonna bring all my stuff with me and then like literally get ready in my car or something like that. I don't know. I was on the phone with Mike last night and I was telling him what I was gonna do today, and I described it as like my double life. I feel like Hannah Montana sometimes, but like not that deep. If you're new here, I am a student doctor. I'm gonna graduate in December, and I do like content creation, social media, stuff like that. And I coach gymnastics 5 to 6 days a week, depending. So it's a lot. This is how I'm going into my day. It is close to 12:30, 12:25. I finished studying. I had to hop on a meeting for my VA clerkship that I'm a part of. I'm gonna do my makeup in the car. I didn't want to, I mean, I could have done it in the bathroom there, but it's just like a one-room bathroom, so if someone else needed to use the bathroom, that would like not be cool. And there's a bathroom at the shoot location, but we only have it for an hour, so I didn't want to like spend time getting ready in there. And I'm literally going to this is so crusty, but whatever. I'm going to take my water in my water bottle and wet my beauty blender. I am back home. I don't even know what time it is. It's about 3 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything since this morning, so I guess I'm kind of glad that I ate a bigger breakfast. But now I'm really hungry. I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but the studio is between like Soulard and like Tower Grove area, if you're familiar with St. Louis. I'll link it below if you're interested. Anyways, I'm hungry. I just feel like exhausted. We were there for an hour, and an hour seems like a long time, but we were like running around and felt like we had no time. But we got some pretty good stuff, I think. So, I don't know. I had a lot of fun. So we're gonna have to do it again. We said after I finish this board exam, we'll go shoot something again. I feel like, sorry, you can hear the microwave probably, but I feel like I shouldn't be this tired, but I am. I got pretty good sleep last night, I think, but I did wake up early. I don't know, I just spent like a lot of the morning using so much like mental like recall energy and trying to cram stuff in my brain and then like spit it back out, and then spent an hour running around like using a ton of creative energy and like also running around in heels. And then I just like sat in the car for an hour, or not an hour, like 20-30 minutes, and now I'm back home and I'm like, ugh. I think I'm gonna sit down and eat this and then like go through some of the stuff we got and drink water because I'm starting to get a headache. Also, this shirt is that big. I love just like oversized t-shirts and stuff like this, but I got it, hold on, okay. I got it for one of the looks that I shot, and I hadn't tried it on before, and I had an idea like in my head, and I had not executed it yet to make sure it worked, but it did, so that's great. By the time this is up, there will definitely be, damn, my makeup looks really good, but I can like feel it on my face, and I just want to take it off. But by the time, by the time this video is up, there will definitely be some stuff on Instagram, and probably TikTok. So go follow me there if you're not already. I'll also link Morgan's stuff below. You can follow her too. Does anyone else ever like get ready for something and their hair's done, their makeup's done? It's like, hey, like I look pretty damn good, and like I don't usually get dressed up like this. Not that this is dressed up, but like look like this. And so I don't want to take it off, you know? But I also don't want to leave this on for the rest of the day. Go to work like this and study like this. I'm really glad I self-tanned though, because that was kind of clutch. Thank you, Mike. Okay. Remember like 2 minutes ago when I said I felt really good about how I looked? I always have to shower, like, no matter what, after I get back from work, like at the gym. Not because I'm working out or anything, but I coach gymnastics. I don't know if I said that or not, but, so I'm like spotting kids and like around kids, and they're just like gross and sweaty and like children. And so my hands feel gross. I just like feel like I'm covered in a fine layer of chalk and now we study. If you're unfamiliar, which my guess is most of you are, with the NBCE, which is the National Board of Chiropractic Examiners, we don't get along. They and I. They don't know that. I know that. The board exam that I'm taking in a few days is part 2 of the NBCE. I took part 1 last year in January. I'll take part 3 next month. And then there's a physiotherapy board that I'm taking. I could take it next month, but I didn't register for it. So I could take that. It's like one quick exam. It takes like 40 minutes. So I'll do that later. And then there's a part 4 to the MBCE, which I'll take in November before I graduate. And that's like in-person, like setting up adjustments and like doing actual like doctoring stuff.
The whole point is there's just no place for this electron to go. So as it's heating up here, it's going, well, nobody wants positive, opposite.
Okay, I'm back from work. Look how messy. I just like threw a bunch of stuff on my bed when I got home this afternoon. I need to clean it up. There's so much stuff over here. I felt like I packed for like a weekend trip today with the amount of like outfits and stuff I had with me. What time is it? 7 o'clock. I need to take my shoes off. My feet hurt. These new shoes, I showed them in my last haul, my last video. I decided to keep them. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like love the like black and cream and white colorway, but I do like them. And I just noticed this. I don't know if you can see. They're really cool. Can you see that? Like the inside of it, like under the tongue and stuff is like a fuzzy, it almost looks like a really fuzzy bath towel. I don't know. I think it looks cool. I will link them below if you're interested. I think they're comfortable. I just like take a while to break shoes in. I have weird, especially on my right foot, I have like weird, like I have toe issues. So it just takes me a minute to break stuff in sometimes, but I do like them. I know this is only going to take me like less than 10 minutes, just like clear everything out and like put it all away, but I just don't want to do it. Let me just do it. Let me just do it. I'm getting ready to go to bed. It is almost 9, which feels fantastic. I have my pimple patches on. My skin has been pretty good actually, but I just have some random breakouts, I think. So, I was going to finish I've just been like chilling for an hour after I ate dinner, and I was gonna finish a practice exam that I started after I got home today, but I don't think my brain can like handle it right now.
Hi, we're going to test your reflexes today. C6.
Oh my god.
Cock boy.
My friend Taylor just sent me this.
Okay, we're going to test your reflexes today.
What is
C6.
Why are we doing that with our hands? That was 2 years ago. Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna finish a practice exam that I had started, but I just don't think my brain can handle it right now. I probably just like get frustrated and then go to bed anxious. So I'm just deciding not to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I filmed like a little day in my life TikTok on Sunday, and I think I'm gonna edit through that so I can maybe post it tomorrow. Sometimes I feel like I wait too long to edit through like vlogs and like TikTok reel vlogs and stuff too, and then I'm like, is this even relevant anymore? What do you guys think? I'm probably overthinking it. Okay, I'm gonna edit through this footage that I have, but I had a good day. I love days like this where I get to like do a little bit of everything that I love. There's a creator, she's like on Instagram, I don't think she's on YouTube, but she's on Instagram and TikTok, and her name is Noam. She is, she lives in Toronto, and she's a resident doctor. She just graduated a few months ago, I think, and she's also like a creator, influencer, And I was talking the other day about like living a double life. I feel like sometimes like I have all these different interests that like don't align with each other pretty much at all. But it's still like what I want to do with my life. And she just posted about like her double life. That I think her caption was like living my double life or something about a double life. And so I used to get really scared, I think, about like being in school and paying all this money to go to school to become a doctor, but still loving social media, like content creation and stuff, and being scared that I wasn't in the right profession because I had this other interest, and vice versa. But who cares, honestly? I don't know, I could talk forever about this. And I kind of made a video, it was like over a year ago probably. I'll link it below if you're interested, about just where I was at that point with how I felt about my future, about my career choice, and all of that stuff. But it got like a very good response. So if you're struggling with like not knowing what you want to do with your life, or feeling like you keep changing your mind or it doesn't make sense, I'll link it below if you want to watch it. We get told kind of frequently, I would say, by doctors or, you know, just like in this profession, in like the healthcare world, that we have to be super careful about what we post on social media because our patients won't respect us and we'll get like sued and shit. And I don't know. I am just like not subscribing to that. I just don't think my whole life should be about being a doctor, and that's fine. I don't think my whole life should be about the one thing. Again, I could talk for a long time about this. Sometimes I think I should start a podcast, but then I feel like everyone does that, and I don't have the time at this point in my life. So if anyone has a podcast and they want me to talk about this, let me know, because I'd be so down. Like I said probably 3 times before, I'm going to edit through this TikTok and then go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I obviously, like I just said, I love doing this. I love interacting with you guys and creating, and it just makes me so happy. But I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok. What else do I have? Pinterest. I don't know. It's all down there.